ArielG, and if you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love and support as I go on my debt-free journey. Now today's video is just a tad bit different, but first let me go ahead and apologize in advance if you hear like some cartoons or if my son may come in and interrupt a few times. His school is closed, so he is home spending the day with dear old mom, and I decided to film my video while he was home. I said, screw it, why not? I have never done this before, and I'm actually really excited to do it. So this time, today's video, I wanted to make a vision board, and I wanted you guys to come along with me and do it with me, or at least see what I put on my vision board. My life goals, my social goals, my financial goals, career goals, love goals, anything of that sort is pretty much what I will be putting onto my vision board. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to explain a few things as to how I'm going to do mine, and then you guys just come along with me.
Y'all should know me well enough. Please don't call me on my bluff. Ballin' bigger than LeBron. Who y'all think y'all frontin' on? Like blah, blah, blah. Louis 13 and it's all on me, nigga, you just bought a shot. Kamikaze if you think that you gon' knock me off the side. Shit, you wife in the backseat of my brand new foreign car. Don't act like you forgot. I call the shots. Like blah, blah, blah. Me what you want it. Don't act like you forgot. Bitch better have my money. Bitch better have my money.
Guys, y'all have no clue. I have recorded this particular scene like 2 or 3 times, and I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna write it out, because it seemed like it was just gonna take too long to try to explain to you what I'm trying to do. So I was just like, let me write it out and then I'll come back and explain it. These are the things excuse me, these are the things that I am hoping to work on during my 2020 year, the things that will pretty much be going on my vision board. So I have 4 different categories that I am hoping to improve in. And the first one being financially, obviously. I want to be able to have at least $5,000 in my emergency fund. I want to be able to pay off at least 5 of my debts. I definitely want to have my car paid off completely. Y'all only have like $9,700 left to pay on my car, so I really think I can hit that goal by this year. But to pay off my car before my birthday, I really want to pay it off by April. I would love to pay it off by April. And also have about $5,000 in my son's emergency fund. That's my financial. Socially, I am such an introvert, guys. I do not get out. I don't go out as much as I would like to, and that kind of contributes to my downfall of depression, but it also contributes to my downfall of anxiety at the same time. But I'm really trying to fight those fears and work my way out of that and through it. So the only way I know how is to come out of my shell. When I was younger, I used to be like out and have so much fun and party. And I think as I got older, obviously things have changed. I'll be 30 this year, so I'm not as like a party girl. And not saying that that's exactly what I want to do, but there are things that I feel like I want to be able to experience. And I haven't done that. As far as like, you know, just going out and hanging out and experiencing different events or different scenery, things of that sort. I haven't been able to do that. So this year, I would like to come out of my shell and be able to do that. So go, even if it's like social dates, or I'm sorry, solo dates, I'm on game for having solo dates. A lot of times we think that we have to go out with our friends, and you can just take yourself on a solo date, and that's kind of what I want to do. And then with me wanting to create my own business, I need to learn how to network a little bit more. And that is part of going out and meeting new friends. Personally, this one is a big one. With me being a single mom for so long, I've always taken care of my son and put me to the back burner. And with the grace of God, I have a great partner who helps me out and motivate me to do things for myself, and take more time for myself as well. So he's, you know, great with my son. He'll take my son on different runs with him, to the gym, whatever the case may be. And I've always had this thing where my son is my responsibility, and I never want to hinder anybody else.
My son walking in. Hold on. Okay, what you doing?
Playing.
What?
Playing.
Where you playing? In the kitchen?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you supposed to be playing in the kitchen?
No, ma'am.
So why are you playing in the kitchen?
So I just liked it.
What are you supposed to be playing? It don't matter if you like it or not. You know you're not supposed to be playing in the kitchen. Thank you.
Everything, I completely lost my train of thought. But my partner, he takes my son to the gym with him, and wherever else. He'll just take him, you know, on a run to the store. So I definitely want to do more self-care days. I definitely want to try to eat better. And I know we see a lot of times, we see these 3 things or these 4 things on people's vision board about drinking water, working out, things of that sort. But it just depends on if you're actually trying to do those things. Now, me personally, I am trying to do those things, particularly with the type of job that I have to start getting in shape better and more. Because it is kind of a physical job at times. So I definitely need to be able to tone up, work out, and be able to do all of these other things. And eating better, drinking water, even if it's going for walks and working out between at least 1 to 2 days a week. You got to start somewhere, right? So why not? And then my dating life. So my partner does a lot for me. He contributes a lot to our, you know, relationship, to co-parenting. Even though he's not my son's biological father, he does a lot as far as co-parenting. And so as a woman, as his woman, I want to show him, you know, that I do appreciate him, and I don't want to neglect him out of my goals and my plans for this year. So for me, when I say buying him more gifts, for him, that's investing in his business pretty much. So not gifts like cologne or jewelry or things like that, because he's not gonna wear any of that stuff. But investing in his business. So he works slightly with construction, so, you know, buying him more tools, buying him ladders, buying him anything that can pretty much go with his business is what I mean by buying him more gifts. He is not the type to go to fancy dinners. However, when we do, he always pays, so I need to try to treat him a little bit more. And now, also, when I say take him on trips, I mean drag him along with me on trips, because like he'll go on a trip, but he is not gonna be the first person to be like, well, let's go on a trip or let's do something. He does not like spending money. That's my job. which is good on his part because he doesn't like spending money. But at the same time, sometimes I feel like with his job, with my job, and both of us having our side businesses, like it's a lot of stress. And also being parents, it's a lot of stress. So I want to be able to sometimes take him out of that element and take him somewhere else where he can relax and have fun and let his hair down. He doesn't have hair, but let his hair down and just enjoy one another. So that's what I mean when I say I want to take him on trips. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and look on Google because I am a visual person. So this is not my vision board. I'm a visual person. So I have decided that I was going to get an actual board. This is my board. And I'm gonna go on Google and print out some pictures and glue them on here. Now, once I glue them on here, I actually have a picture frame that I want to put it in. And I'm actually planning on probably putting it on one of my walls or somewhere in my office here. And by the way, our new house, I have an office in our new house. I'm so excited. But put it on one of the walls here in my office. That way I can see it every day. I can see what I'm working towards and see that this year will not be going to waste at all. Now, I also want to, type this up and also probably maybe buy another picture frame. It won't be today or anything, but buy another picture frame and have it next to that one, the vision board. That way it can say, these are the things that I'm working towards, and this is my vision. Next to it would be the vision board, but this is my vision of what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and then I'm just gonna try to start, looking for some stuff to print out. And I think this is the fun part. I think this is gonna be the fun part. So let's go.
I dare you to work on yourself for 6 months. I dare you to shut out the world. I dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen. Sometimes you just have to move. Do something. Make a call. Reach out to someone. Google something. Learn something new. Write down what you need to do in order to make a better life for yourself. And be brave enough to do those things.
I dare you to take a stand today to say no more. I will no longer accept this for my life. I dare you to take action today. I dare you to write your goals down and get someone to hold you accountable. I dare you to hold yourself accountable. I dare you. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream, to say no to all the negative influences. I dare you to pick up a book instead of a drink. I dare you to work harder than you think you did yesterday. I dare you to prove them wrong. I dare you to prove yourself right. I dare you to stand up as a man or as a strong woman, as whoever you are, and declare that you are going to claim a bigger and better life for yourself. I dare you to make something happen this week, to take massive action this week. Drop everything and do something. I dare you to walk more than you talk. I dare you to do good for the sake of doing good. I dare you to tell no one about it, to be kind for no reason. I dare you to spend time alone. I dare you to say no with pride. No to bad habits, to negative people, to wrongdoing. I dare you to speak your truth. I dare you to dream bigger, bigger than they told you was possible for your life. I dare you. I dare you to walk your own path, wherever that leads, whatever they say. I dare you to lock the world out for a week and work on you. Work on your dreams. You're well and truly capable of living at a higher level.
Bitch better have my mind up to Rihanna while the whole club fucking wasted. Every time I drop, I am the only thing you're playing. In a drop top, do 100 y'all in my rearview mirror racing.
If you do or you don't, that's up to you. Ask yourself, am I happy with my life exactly as it is now? Am I happy staying where I am? If you don't like the answer, get to work. Work on yourself. Work harder than you think you've worked in the past. More discipline, higher standards, more self-respect, more boundaries, less BS. More forward, less backward. More positive, less negative. Only those who dare to go after the life most don't have will ever have the chance of living a life most will never have. Only those who dare to fight for a great life have a chance to live a great life. What's it going to take for you to change? What's it going to take for you to realize your potential? What's it going to take for you to be proud? Proud of the person you are. Proud of your effort. Proud of the person you've become. What is it going to take?
Oprah been on TV for 30 years telling people about vision boards. If you don't have a vision board, if you don't have your dreams written down, that's the other reason you don't have it. I just gave you the two main reasons why people don't have the life of their dreams. Number one, you don't ask God for it. And number two, you won't write it down. It has to be written. You have to write it down. It's a principle of success. Anybody can be successful. You just have to know the principles of success. See, I know the principles of success. I could stop and go start selling tomatoes. And I could go make a lot of money selling tomatoes. You know why? Because I know the principles of success. The second principle you need to know is you have to write it down. But that's the scripture. That's Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. I don't know but 4-5, but I know 4-5 good ones don't. Everything I've ever dreamed and asked God for, I done wrote it down. Everything I ever had come from a piece of paper. And everything extra I got come from his grace. I got stuff, he gave me stuff more than on the paper. But see, you ain't got no time for that though. So here's the exercise I want all of you to do. I'm just telling you how to be successful. This is how I did it. I ain't gonna take no course. I flunked out of school. I have no education. Albert Einstein has a quote that changed my life. I'm gonna give it to you. Because this is for everybody in this room. Because it's something that we all have and you may have never understood it. Albert Einstein said, imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. I want you to listen to me now, because this gonna be my last thing. But this is so good, man. If you can get this right here, this can change it for you. Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attraction. You know what that means? That means everything you see in this world came from somebody's imagination. Everything. The Wright brothers said, man, I want to fly like a bird. They laughed him out the gym. See, you've been thinking all this